my second vlog for the lovely new year. So as I committed to you, I promise that my aim is to come to you at least once a week, and here I am. I'd started some fun footage of my cardio workout yesterday. I also had a what I eat video put together, but I thought more fitting would just be me talking. You're welcome. As always, I come to you about 3 feet from a bunny, so any noises behind me are strictly and solely the fault of said bunny, also known as Kahlua. No, there's not actually alcohol. There's an actual bunny back there. If I move, there's the bunny. Culprit completely. She's now an internet star. So today's blog, top 3 challenges and solutions of starting a new fitness, diet, regime, whatever you want to call it. As somebody who has started and failed far too many, I figured I would share what has kept me going over the last now 5 weeks. So, first and foremost, number 1, motivation. What gets you from getting your fat ass off the couch and saying, I'm going to kill myself today in the gym? That sounded awful. You know what I meant. Bunny. So, I mean, I think the biggest one, the bunny is throwing her bowl. I apologize. So, I think the biggest for me, sorry, table moved. The biggest one for me was my weight. I think that's, it's going to be an individual, to each his own decision about, hey, what's going to get you off the couch, or out for that extra walk, or join a gym, so on and so forth. So for me, it was weight. It was, and it has been on more than one occasion. Hitting my heaviest weight is enough to say, like, screw it, you're getting fatter. You might as well do something while you still fit into those jeans. And for me, it was that. It was hitting the 272, which has always been more or less my maximum. I don't think I've ever weighed more than 272. It's like my panic point. Like, danger. That's it. So for each and own, I'm a really apprehensive person to say New Year's resolution kind of thing, because those often don't fit, and even the people close know that I make fun of January joiners at the gym. Wow, that is way too many words that sound like, and that they drive me nuts. But I'm sure I've been one of those people at one point and another. But if you stay, stupid bunny, if you stay consistent, and you know what, if that's your motivation, then great. It's what you keep as your motivation that's going to be the key along as you go. 2. And I wavered between which one falls into 2 and which one falls into 3, but as I have been educated, I will say that this is number 2. But essentially, what to eat, when to eat. I mention it in, which I will use for a future blog, what I eat, probably beginning of next week or something, what I generally eat. But seeing a nutritionist is key as far as I'm concerned. You can research all you want, but you really need to eat based on your body type. You know, seeing my nutritionist, she gave me how much calories. I feel like I count off my fingers a lot. I should warn you, I fidget. So how many calories you should eat in a day. I'm a big fan of using MyFitnessPal to gauge how much I should be eating. Not by like, oh, hey, look how much I worked out. This is how many more calories I have. If I burn 500 calories, that's great. That just puts me, hopefully burning a little bit more weight than normal. So seeing her, I found out what I should be eating, what my division of my food, my portioning, all that stuff should be. And if you're lucky enough to have it covered on your insurance, great, you can always claim it. If not, well, you know what, it's a really good investment. And I mean, you're not seeing a nutritionist. A good nutritionist you shouldn't have to see for your entire life. 12-ish visits, you should be good. You should learn. And I will say, in the 4 or 5 visits I have had with her, and I'm lucky because it's also at my gym, segued to point 3 after, by the way. But essentially, what's great is that it really, like, it fits. She works it to my workout, but even like in the 5 weeks, I have learned so much about food, that I feel like everything I did before was a complete lie and absolute bull. Yay for positivity. So yeah, so eating when you eat, what you eat, and a big one that comes in with that is, and I've learned, is to follow your hunger. Pay attention to your hunger. I was a complete failure yesterday. I worked out, I had some food, I left and I didn't snack before I left for work, and then I ended up eating McDonald's. I hang my head in shame. And I felt like ass afterwards, as most times you do. Not just for hangovers anymore, guys. So yeah, essentially, I failed miserably last night, but I am back at it today. So yeah, so making sure that you don't get hungry, eating consistently, and over again. And big part of that, making your own food. Like making food, making sure you have an abundance of it. And last but not least, do you join a gym? Do you work out at home? Do you get a trainer if you're going to the gym, or do you not? If you're motivated, if you're super driven and you have the stuff at home to work out, more power to you. I sit on my butt and do nothing and play on my phone. So it's up to you. I have a treadmill, I have a bench, I have some weights. I have used the bench and weights maybe five times in the 2 years I've owned it. Treadmill I use for the dogs. Yeah, that person. Crazy dog mom. Yeah, so it's up to you. I personally really like the gym, and when it comes to the gym, I see a trainer once a month. He gives me a great regime that I use on an app, and I do it for a month, and then he kicks my ass, and then I hurt for a little while, and then I do that, and it's a vicious rotation of me getting my ass kicked. It's great though, and I find it super motivating. Yeah, so that's my third point. So it's really, again, it's a lot of to each his own, giving you an idea of what's kept me going. So yeah, that's me for today. Stay tuned. Hopefully my next blog is food based, so you're just gonna see me eating for like an hour. It'll be really entertaining. I don't know why I do this a lot. It's really quite disturbing. So thanks for like all 24 people who viewed my first blog. Hopefully we can get this out. I want to get this out there a little bit more. I find it really motivating because I feel like I'm accountable to you guys, which is great. So yeah, that's it for me today. Have an awesome, hopefully not snow-filled day if you're on the East Coast. Take care, and until next time, this is Fat and Funny signing out. Bye!